Hi, my name's Sophie Hilaire, and I'm an MBA admissions counselor at Stratus. And I got my MBA from Wharton. Prior to that, I went to West Point, served in the Army, and then ultimately ended up working at McKinsey for 5 years as a strategy consultant. And today we are going to talk about your Oxford Saïd essays. For your first essay, you are asked to tell them something that is not covered in your application, which you would like the admissions committee to know about in maximum 250 words. So within this, I would recommend doing one, maximum two examples. It could even be something that, perhaps you feel like is a weakness in your application, like a low GPA, for example, but sharing a positive spin on that, like an explanation of why and then a positive spin. Or it could be something totally different, like some hobby or personal achievement or work achievement that you have, accomplished. In that, it would be really nice to also share the impact of that, quantitative, qualitative, the lessons learned, and connect the dots for the AdCom and show them how you would continue with whatever lessons you learned from that to apply that while you are at Saïd. Given the global nature of the program, if you have a good example of a story or a scenario in a global or international context, to share that here and, just kind of flex your cultural fluency and show how you would also be doing that while you're on campus. The next essay won't apply to everyone, but it's the 1+1 applicant essay. So in this one, you're going to want to illustrate any synergies that you think you're going to be able to anticipate from taking these two different grad school programs while you're at Oxford. You might want to highlight the strong networking opportunities that you'll access, whether that's across students, alumni, professors, etc. Regardless, you're just going to want to show the AdCom that you are very confident and clear on what your plans are and how you're going to merge these two degrees, and to do something that's going to make them very proud upon your graduation, that they are, going to have the Oxford stamp of approval on you, and you'll be going out there in the world making them look good. The reapplicant essay will not apply to everyone, but if you are reapplying, you are definitely going to want to show what has improved and changed in your application since the last time you applied. Maybe it's a higher test score, maybe it's a promotion at work, maybe you've even picked up a whole new hobby and, that's transformed you in some kind of way that you want to share. You should tie whatever those improvements are, once again, to how you're going to be contributing on campus with the community and how you've been talking to, other alumni or current students in the past year about things that make you really excited to apply to the program. And be sure to name those folks and just share what really lit you up about those conversations. Okay, then there's the online assessment. So for this final essay of sorts, Oxford wants to get a sense of your personality and see how you think on your feet when you get asked a series of randomized questions that you wouldn't have known ahead of time. This tends to make a lot of people nervous because they feel like, unlike the other essays, which you could look at for weeks and get a million other opinions on, this is, really just you. And you only have like 20 seconds to prepare for each of the questions. But here's the thing. Everyone is in the exact same situation as you. Very rarely is anyone who, is a peer of yours going to be super confident talking on camera. So just go into it being lighthearted and be yourself and be as natural as possible. You don't want to be like a stiff robot reading off, a very rehearsed script. That's not going to come off very well. They want to get a sense of what your vibe is, what you would be like in an interview, what you'll be like when you're recruiting in front of, companies that come on campus. So definitely just try to have a lighthearted approach and be yourself. You're also going to want to go into this series of questions having thought about different stories and examples that you have on hand that illustrate the, all the typical behavioral questions that you might expect. But also you're really going to want to focus on, the school's values through those answers. And that would be integrity, vision, self-awareness, decisiveness, and collaboration. So that's it for your Oxford Saïd essay tips. We love supporting our clients on their European MBA applications, so feel free to reach out to any of us here at Stratus for a free 30-minute consultation if you want any help with your Oxford essays or any other schools. Good luck.